Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. Okay, so we are continuing our MCQ series. We started all the way back from January 2020 and now we have reached September 2020. Alright, so we are continuing with this for the next couple of days as well, and then we will start something different. Okay, so September 2020 UPSC current affairs for UPSC CSE Prelims and 2021. Alright. So let's begin the session without any further ado, and let me just talk to you about Unacademy. Unacademy is India's largest learning platform which offers you a wide variety of things. Okay, so why should you take Unacademy subscription? Because Unacademy gives you daily live classes where you can chat with the educator, you can engage in discussions, you can ask your doubts. Okay, then live tests and quizzes are there which you can use to evaluate your own preparation and gain more confidence by the time you reach the exam hall. Then we have structured courses which we have started very recently also, some of them, which will completely cover the syllabus for that particular examination. Okay, and finally unlimited access to all Unacademy related, exam related resources at Unacademy. So in order to get all these things, first thing to do is download Unacademy learning app. Please download this app from Google Play or App Store and create an account and then get a subscription. I am Madhav Sankar R Warrier, and you can follow me in my Telegram channel t.me/msrw1, where I will be posting my class notes, PDFs, etc. And you can also follow me at Unacademy channel unacademy.com/@msrw, so that whenever I schedule a class you will get notified. Okay, so make sure to follow these two channels. Now, Unacademy brings you all the top educators from all over the country. I think all of these people are very familiar to you. Okay, Sudharshan sir, Nal sir. Okay, so make sure to look into their classes, and you can clear your doubts. You can use their expertise to better your preparation. So basically, the UPSC CSE package of Unacademy looks something like this. We have polity, history, economy, all the basic things are there. Also, you have practice and strategy sessions, which will be immensely helpful for your prelims. Then you have answer writing courses for mains exam. Okay, so make sure to look into all these things. There are two kinds of subscriptions at Unacademy. One is Plus, other one is Iconic. The Plus subscription is the basic subscription that is available to you in varying packages. A typical 1-year package will cost you 49,500. 2-year package is 72,000. So if you use my code MSRW1, you can actually fetch 10% discount. Okay, and then we can pay the corresponding fees, 44,550 and 64,800. So any subscription that is greater than or equal to 6 months in time, if you go for one of these, you can actually pay the fees using no cost EMI facility. Alright, now the other kind of subscription is known as Iconic. Here also varying packages are available, 1 year, 2 year and 3 year. So what is the benefit of Iconic over the Plus? Very simple. Actually, in the Iconic subscriptions, you will also be getting a personal coach or a personal trainer, daily mains answer writing practice, study planner and personalized feedback sessions. Okay, basically a one-to-one session with the educator. Remember, the Iconic fees is about to be increased very soon. So I request all of you to get a subscription if you are planning to do one immediately. Okay. Here also using my code MSRW1 will fetch you 10% discount. Now, regarding the optional courses, there is only one package, and that is as shown here of different time formats, 1 month all the way to 3 years. So a typical 1-year format here will cost you 27,500. Same thing, again, if you use my code MSRW1, you can get 10% discount. There are plenty of free contents at Unacademy as well. Okay, lots and lots of free contents are also there. To unlock them also, you have to provide an educator code. Please use this one, MSRW1. Okay, so I think regarding the compact is over, and I think you have looked into that. Our prelims exam next year is on June 27th. Okay, UPSC Prelims 2021 is on June 27th, and we have barely 6 months to go. So I hope you have prepared for this. We have started some batches very recently, and there is another batch coming up on December 21st. Started on December 21st today. Okay, one batch has been started on December 21st today. Please do look into it. Top educators are teaching it. Munal sir, Siddharth sir are all there. This is another batch we started on 15th of December. Okay, the other one started today, 21st. Complete syllabus coverage is there, live classes, 500 plus hours, free PDF materials, etc. are all there. Please do look into them and take a subscription according to your own choice. So that is all regarding the subscription and its packages. Now let's start with the MCQ session. Okay, September 2020 current affairs. We have 40 questions. This is a 1.5 hour session and I will put each question on the board. Please see if you can answer them. I will wait for some 15 to 20 seconds and then I will answer it and explain it to you. Alright, so first question is on the board. Question from current affairs / polity. 1. Consider the following statements about Keshavananda Bharati case. Okay, Keshavananda Bharati. 1. It dealt with a petition against the Karnataka government challenging the compulsory acquisition of land by the government under the Karnataka Land Reforms Act 1963 as a violation of fundamental rights. 2. The case was heard by a bench of 13 judges, the largest formed in the Supreme Court. Select the correct answer. Okay, so first question is based on the Keshavananda Bharati judgment, a very famous Supreme Court judgment that happened in 1970s. So I hope you know the story behind the Keshavananda Bharati case. Otherwise, please read it. One more question is there based on this case. At that time, I will explain what was it about and all these things. Okay. So anybody, any idea? First question. If you know the answer, please feel free to put it on the YouTube live chat. Okay. Doesn't matter if it is wrong or right. Just, yeah, Vishnupriya, welcome. Vishnupriya is saying it is C, 1 and 2. Vishnupriya, actually the answer is not C. Okay, I'm sorry. It is, this is not C. This is wrong. Alright. The correct answer is B, 2 only. Okay, so the case was heard by a bench of 13 judges, the largest formed in the Supreme Court. This is correct. Keshavananda Bharati judgment was one of the biggest benches of Supreme Court. I think you know how Supreme Court bench works, right? For example, if there is a case is heard with 5 judges in a bench, then if there is some confusion and all, it will be referred to a higher bench, that is 7 judges. Very recently, the Sabarimala case has been referred to a 7-judge bench. Similarly, if it doesn't conclude there, it will go to 9 judges, then 11, then 13. So 13 is the highest number ever formed so far. So this Keshavananda Bharati case took 13 judges. First statement is wrong because Keshavananda Bharati case, what is the full name of this case? Keshavananda Bharati versus State of Kerala, not Karnataka. Okay, Keshavananda Bharati judgment, the full name, the original name of this case is Keshavananda Bharati versus State of Kerala. So, it is a petition against the Kerala government, not Karnataka government. Okay, the Kerala Land Reforms Act that was passed in 1963 compulsorily took away his land. Okay, and this is when Keshavananda Bharati filed this case in Kerala High Court and then later in Supreme Court. Why is this in the news right now? Because Keshavananda Bharati passed away in the month of September. Okay, Keshavananda Bharati, the petitioner, very famous person, and he passed away in the month of September. That is why it is in the news. Second question, consider the following statements. 1. The Supreme Court in cases such as Shankari Prasad case 1951 and Sajjan Singh case 1965 had earlier held that Parliament can amend any part of the Constitution, including the fundamental rights under Article 368. Okay. 2. In Keshavananda Bharati case, Supreme Court held that fundamental rights cannot be amended by the Parliament, implying that some features of the Constitution lay at its core. Select the correct answer. Yeah, Satya, very good. Correct. Divya, State of Kerala, correct. Okay. Welcome to both of you. See if you can answer the second one. Again, a question based on polity, Supreme Court cases. These are landmark cases, okay? Please do study them, all of them. Very important. I will give you 10 seconds to answer this one. Okay. Divya is saying it is A. Yep. Question 2, correct answer is indeed option A. Alright. So, in the Shankari Prasad case and Sajjan Singh case, okay, in these two cases, Supreme Court actually said that Parliament can amend any part of the Constitution, including the fundamental rights, using Article 368. Article 368 deals with the amendment of Constitution. Okay, please do read this article, very important article. Don't get confused. There are plenty of methods by which our constitution can be amended. 368 deals with special majority amendments. Okay, so please do read that article word by word. Okay, so these two cases deals with Parliament's right to amend any part of constitution, including fundamental rights. Second statement is wrong. Why? Because it is not the Keshavananda Bharati case in which Supreme Court held that fundamental rights cannot be amended by the Parliament, implying some features of constitution later score. It is a different case. It is the Goleknath case. Another landmark judgment, Goleknath case. In this case, Supreme Court said that fundamental rights cannot be amended by the Parliament. Okay, why? Because some of the features of the constitution lay in its core. So basically, Supreme Court started this ideology of basic structure theory somewhere around in this case. Okay, although this theory was as such proposed only in the Keshavananda Bharati judgment, even in the Goleknath case, Supreme Court had certain theories about some parts of the constitution being very much sacrosanct. Okay, so second statement is wrong. So what was the Keshavananda Bharati judgment? In the Keshavananda Bharati judgment, Supreme Court held that fundamental rights also can be amended, provided it does not be in contradiction with the basic structure of constitution. Okay, even fundamental rights can be amended, provided it does not curtail or go against the basic structure of constitution. That is the landmark judgment under Keshavananda Bharati versus State of Kerala. Okay, so 2 questions done. Third one. Consider the following statements about 0 hour. Alright, a question from your legislature. 0 hour. 1. The time immediately prior to the question hour has came to be known as 0 hour. 2. 0 hour is an Indian parliamentary innovation, and unlike question hour, it is not mentioned in the rules of procedure. Select the correct answer. Good evening, Ramkumar. Third question. Please put your answers in the YouTube live chat. My class notes and PDFs will be uploaded in this Telegram channel. You can take a look at this. Okay. t.me/MSRW1. Okay, Divya is saying it is C, both 1 and 2. Sri Sindhil Devi has joined us, also saying it is C. Read the statements very well. Okay, it is not C. It is B, 2 only. 0 hour. Why is this hour called 0 hour? That is the first question. Okay, it can be called as anything, right? Basically, in 0 hour, the parliamentarians can ask any other questions that they want, provided they took permission from the speaker earlier on. Okay, I mean, in the question hour, they can ask questions which are, there are various restrictions in the kinds of questions that they can ask. We have the start questions, unstart questions. Okay, then certain special emergency questions that they can come up with. But in 0 hour, there are no such restrictions. Anybody can ask any questions after getting the speaker's permission. Okay, so this 0 hour is called a 0 hour because it coincides with 12 p.m. Okay, that is why it is called 0 hour. Okay, so when is the question hour? I mean, when does our parliament starts functioning? It starts earlier than this. Okay, at 11 a.m. The first agenda in the parliament is question hour, and then comes the 0 hour. Understood? So the time immediately after the question hour came to be known as 0 hour, not prior. After the question hour. Question hour comes first. Okay, so second statement is correct. 0 hour is an Indian parliamentary innovation, and unlike the question hour, it is not mentioned in the rules of procedure. Okay, it is not mentioned in the constitution or the rules of procedure or anything. It is just continued in our parliament and in our legislatures. There is one more question based on this. After that, I will explain. Question 4. Consider the following statements about question hour in the parliament. Okay, question hour. 1. This is the first hour of a sitting, and it is during this MPs ask questions to ministers. Okay, I basically gave out the answer in the previous explanation. Second one, Rajya Sabha has a provision for question hour for 2 days a week. Select the correct answer. Okay, Saubhagya correct. Okay. Question 4. Regarding the question hour in the parliament. Today's quiz, after a good start, we have a set of very dry questions. Okay, it's going to come up very soon, but it's the month of September. All right. So fourth question, anyone regarding the question hour in the parliament? Okay, Saubhagya is saying it is A. Kaveri saying again A. Yep, correct answer. Okay, very good guys. It is indeed the correct answer, A only. So this one I explained. Okay, the first hour of sitting is known as the question hour, and it is during this hour that the MPs ask questions to ministers. I mean, in state it is the MLAs, in parliament it is the MPs. So the question is on parliament. So fine. First statement is true. Second one, Rajya Sabha has a provision for question hour for 2 days a week. No. Okay, so when this our parliament was set up, initially Lok Sabha had question hour every day. Okay, and Rajya Sabha had question hours only for 2 days a week at the beginning, but later it was increased to 4 days a week in Rajya Sabha, and finally now it is permitted every day. Okay, so at present this is wrong. Rajya Sabha has a provision for question hour on its every sitting. Okay, although it began as 2 days for a week when it started initially, our first Rajya Sabha sittings. Alright, so answer is option A. Question 5. Consider the following statements about National Crime Records Bureau Crime in India 2019. Okay, Crime in India 2019 report. 1. Majority of cases under crime against women were registered under cruelty by husbands or his relatives. 2. Highest number of crimes against women were reported in Uttar Pradesh. Select the correct statements. Yeah, fourth question, all of you got it right. Very good. Okay, that is really good. So fifth question, regarding the National Crimes Bureau report of 2019. Find the correct answer. Okay, there was lots of reports on various topics. Okay, crimes against women, crimes against SC STs, okay, crimes against OBCs. All right, so this is a snippet from it. Please do read the other parts of the report as well. Okay. Yeah, Kaveri is saying it is A. Fine. Anybody else? Correct answer to question number 5 is option C. Both are true. According to NCRB's Crimes in India 2019 report, majority of cases or crimes against women are registered under cruelty by husband or his relatives. Okay, this is an unfortunate fact. Domestic violence. Okay, husband or his relatives is the cause for most of the crimes against women. Alright, second one, highest number of cases against women were reported in the state of Uttar Pradesh. That is also true. Okay, most of the there are multiple angles in which you can look at this. One, in that based on the absolute number, Uttar Pradesh has the leading number of crimes against women. That is one way. The other way you can look at this is Uttar Pradesh has a very large number of population. Okay, so in absolute numbers, it is very obvious that it will be higher at Uttar Pradesh than in a smaller state. That is the other way of looking at it. There is a third way of looking at it. In Uttar Pradesh, a lot of crimes are being reported compared to other states in India. That is also another way of looking at it. So which is it? You have to find out. Okay, crime reporting is still very low. I am just giving you a perspective, but that is not the truth. In other states such as Kerala and Delhi and all, reporting rate is much higher than UP and all. Okay, but anyway, here the correct answer is option C. Question 6. Consider the following statements about Indian Ocean Rim Association, IORA. 1. The IORA is an intergovernmental organization of countries bordering the Indian Ocean. 2. It consists of 22 member states including India and 10 dialogue partners. Select the correct answer. Okay, regarding an international organization, Indian Ocean Rim Association. Which of these statements is or are correct? All right, 6A, 6A. Everybody is going with A, thinking that, I mean, correct answer is actually C. Okay, both are true. Problem is, I mean, first statement is very vague, right? I mean, it's a very generalized statement and it is, it can hardly go wrong. IORA is an intergovernmental organization, we all know that, of countries bordering the Indian Ocean. That is only logical. Indian Ocean Rim Association. So it has to be bordering Indian Ocean. So this is a no-brainer. Second one, here is where it can actually go wrong, where I can actually mess up because lots of data is there, 22 members, including India, 10 dialogue partners. I can mess up with any of these things. That is why you thought second statement could be wrong. But I didn't mess it up. So statement 2 is also correct. Answer is option C. Alright. Again, I am telling you, just make sure to study all the organizations that India is a member of. When you study an organization, just see if India is a member of it. Okay, so Indian Ocean Rim Association, obviously India is a member. Number of states is a question, but it is only 22 and we have 10 dialogue partners. Question 7. Another organization, let's see if you can answer this. Consider the following statements about BIMSTEC. Okay, Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Trade and Economic Cooperation, BIMSTEC. 1. BIMSTEC was established in 1997 as BISTEC with 4 countries, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka and Thailand. 2. Its secretariat is located in Kathmandu, Nepal. Select the correct answer. Okay, this is another very important regional grouping. Okay, BIMSTEC. I will explain to you after you give me the answer. 7th question. Okay, Kaveri is saying it is C. Both are correct. Anybody else? Saubhagya A. Okay, I got a couple of answers, so I will explain. Basically, answer is option A, one only. Okay, so BIMSTEC is the new name. Okay, after Myanmar, Nepal, etc. came into this association, it was renamed as BIMSTEC. Initially, it was only BISTEC, that is Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, Thailand Economic Cooperation, that is BIST Economic Cooperation, BISTEC. So that is true. It came into force in, was established in 1997. Second one, its secretariat is located in Kathmandu, Nepal. No. Kathmandu, Nepal is what? SAARC. Okay, so here the headquarters, the secretariat is located in Dhaka, Bangladesh. Okay, so second statement is incorrect. It is in Dhaka, Bangladesh, that is the secretariat is located. Why is this organization important? Because in BIMSTEC, we do not have Pakistan. Alright, so India is trying to align itself more towards BIMSTEC rather than SAARC. In South Asian Regional Cooperation, South Afro-Asian Regional Cooperation, we have Pakistan. Correct? So earlier when that Pak-India issues happened, India withdrew from SAARC satellite. You know that, right? SAARC satellite was renamed as South Asian satellite. And India, India-Pakistan relations have been going down for a very long time now. Okay, so now India is trying to be the active member in a group that does not have Pakistan, and that is BIMSTEC. Okay, so very important organization. Please do study about it. Answer is option A. Question 8. Consider the following statements about International Criminal Code, ICC. Okay, 1. It was established by the Rome Statute of the International Criminals Code in 1998. 2. Code has jurisdiction only over crimes committed after July 1, 1998, when the Rome Statute entered into force. Select the correct answer. Question number 8. Whether you know the answer or not doesn't matter. Just try to make intelligent guesses and put your answers in the YouTube live chat. Okay, maybe it's wrong, maybe it's right, doesn't really matter. Because in UPSC, when you write the exam, you may not know all the answers for the questions. Okay, there are 100 questions. There will be plenty of them in which you will have to guess. Okay, so you can improve your guessing ability, intelligent guessing, by practicing more and more questions. So 8, yeah, now Divya is saying it is C. Saubhagya also saying it is C. Everybody is saying it is C. So answer is but unfortunately A only. Okay, but before I will explain it, one more question, supplementary question. Where is the headquarters of ICC? Where is this ICC located? Anyone? Which is the place in which International Criminal Court is located? Just put the answer in the YouTube live chat. I will get back to it. So this was established by Rome Statute. That is true. Okay, of the International Criminals Court in 1998. First statement is correct. Second statement is wrong. Although it was established in 1998, it came into power or it came into force only in July 1, 2002. Okay, and ICC can take cases only on crimes that are committed on or after July 1, 2002. Why is this important? Why is it in the news recently? Because United States of America imposed sanctions on the judges of ICC. Why? Because these judges ordered or is now investigating into the crimes committed by American soldiers in Afghanistan. Okay, America had its troops in Afghanistan and Middle East, right? For a very long time. And ICC decided to take or investigate into the war crimes committed by America in Afghanistan and Middle East. So America under Donald Trump imposed sanctions on ICC judges. This is why it is in the news. Alright, and yes, it is in the Peace Palace, Hague. Correct. Headquarters of ICC is Peace Palace, Hague. Okay, other one also, ICJ is also at Hague, Netherlands. So question 9. Consider the following statements about Public Procurement Order 2017. Okay, Public Procurement Order 2017. 1. Global tender inquiry can be issued with approval of the competent authority for purchases less than rupees 200 crores. 2. A committee in Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade will oversee the implementation of this order. Select the correct answer. Okay, a question from economics. So it's starting to get a bit dry. Let's see anyway. Question number 9. I will be putting all the lecture note, the class notes and PDFs in my Telegram channel. So please do subscribe to this, okay? Also, we have the 5:45 p.m. quiz. I have already announced it in my app, okay, in the Telegram channel. Please do look at that. So 9th question, so far no answers. I will explain it anyway. Answer is option C. Both are correct. Okay, so this Public Procurement Order 2017 basically aims at Make in India. Alright, that is the underlying thought process behind this. Preference to Make in India. Okay, based on that, procurement will be conducted. So the global tender inquiry can be issued with the approval of a competent authority for purchases less than 200 crores. So as long as it is less than 200 crores, you can go for global tender procurement with a competent authority. After that, you need certain special permissions and all. Alright, do read into it. There is a long list of clauses and sections in this particular order, not act, it is an order. So read on it. Second one, a committee in Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, that is DPIIT, will oversee the implementation of order. Well, that is a simple question, logical step, because it is the Department of Promotion of Industry that deals with public procurement. Okay, so it is only logical that the same agency will look after this order. Okay, answer is option C. Question 10. Consider the following statement about bilateral netting. Okay, bilateral netting. 1. A bilateral netting agreement enables two counterparties in a financial contract to offset claims against each other to determine a single net payment obligation due from one counterparty to other. 2. In India, bilateral contracts constitute 40% of total financial contracts. Select the correct answer. Question number 10, again a question from economics. Bilateral netting. So one more thing. So today we are looking at September, right? So we have October and November current affairs also ready with me. December is still progressing, right? So I do not have a question bank on December yet. So we will stop at November, and then in the remaining days, I'm not going to start any theory as such. Okay, I will start theory later. So we have only about 5 more days. I mean, yeah, 4 or 5 more classes after the end of this series in this year, 2020. Okay, so I am planning to put quizzes, static quizzes. Okay, so every day it will be like 25 questions or say 40 questions, 5 questions from history, 5 questions from geography, 5 from polity, from static areas. Alright, so comprehensive from day of Christmas till New Year. Okay, December 25th to January 1 or December 31st. These 6 days, it will be static quizzes from everywhere. That is what I am planning. If you have any other suggestions, you can inform me. Alright, so question number 10, correct answer is option C. A bilateral netting agreement enables two counterparties in a financial contract to offset claims against each other to determine a single net payment obligation due from one counterparty to other. So what does this mean? Any idea? This is a very confusing, lengthy statement, right? Basically, it is very simple. Assume that there is an entity A. Okay, one party A. There is another party B. Alright. Now, B owes A 1 lakh rupees. Okay, A has given B 1 lakh rupees as borrowing, which means what? B has to pay back 1 lakh rupees to A. Now, A owes B, say 50,000 rupees. Alright, 50,000 rupees. So, A has to give B 50,000 rupees. So, this is the bilateral channel. I mean, there are 2 channels currently existing. Now, in bilateral netting, what happens is we remove these 2 channels and make it into a single channel where B can give 50,000 rupees to A. That is the same, right? But rather than 2 transactions, it is combined into 1 transaction. Net effective transaction will be only a single transaction rather than 2 transactions. That is bilateral netting. I hope you understood the idea here. This is a very simple example. In a larger scale, it will be conducted at much higher proportions. Second one is correct. In India, bilateral contracts constitute 40% of total financial contracts. Yes. The remaining 60% are multilateral contracts. Multilateral contracts. For example, India with European Union, that is a multilateral contract. Similarly, say India with ASEAN or India with SAARC. These are multilateral contracts. Okay, so correct answer is option C. Question 11. Consider the following statements about Companies Act of 2013. Okay, 1. It introduced mandatory corporate social responsibility for larger companies. Okay, CSR. 2. National Financial Reporting Authority or NFRA and National Company Law Tribunal NCLT is established under this act. Select the correct statements. Okay, Saubhagya, it's fine. Okay, it's 40-60. Question 11. Any idea? Okay, Srisnal Devi is saying it is D. None of the above. Companies Act 2013. Correct answer to 11th question is D. None of the above. Okay. Why? Because you are asked to choose the incorrect statements. Alright. You are asked to choose the incorrect statements and both the statements given here are correct. Okay. So it introduced the mandatory CSR contributions for larger companies. Okay. In the Companies Act 2013. There is a specific program called Corporate Social Responsibility or CSR. What does this mean? This means that a company has to use 2% of its profit. Okay, 2% of its profit, which means 2% of its average profit over the past 3 years. So, for example, this is 2020. Okay, and it's a large company. So, a company will have a profit on 2017-18. Okay, then 18-19 and 19-20. So these are the past 3 years. So the average profit of these 3 years will be together calculated, and 2% of this average has to be used by this company in some socially responsible activities. So say for example in education, or say for cleanliness purposes, or maybe establishing anything that is socially relevant. Okay, that is CSR. Second one, NCLT and NFRA were established under this act. Yeah, NCLT is the National Company Law Tribunal, where you can complain against a particular industry or anything. Similarly, National Finance and Reporting Authority, NFRA, deals with the finance part of it. Both these came under the same act, Companies Act of 2013. Why is this in the news? Because there has been some amendments to this act. Okay, some percentages, some parameters were all changed in the new amendment that recently came in 2019. Okay, that is why it is in the news. So answer is option D. Question 12. Global Innovation Index GII is released by which among the following organizations? Option A, WIPO, or World Intellectual Right Property Organization. B, Cornell University. C, INSEAD. D, all the above. Global Innovation Index or GII. World Intellectual Property Rights Organization or WIPO, Cornell University, INSEAD, all the above. Okay, everybody is saying A. WIPO. Oh, even Satya is saying WIPO. Answer is D, all the above. Okay, I think you know about Global Innovation Index. You have studied this. Problem is you didn't read the entire thing. Okay, so this is actually published by all these three together. Okay, WIPO being the main organization. Along with that, Cornell University is there and INSEAD is also there. All of them together publishes the Global Innovation Index report. Okay, don't forget this. It is not just WIPO, although in many areas you will see just WIPO. Okay, but it is not just that one organization. It is a combination. Cornell University and INSEAD are also behind the screen. Okay, answer is option D. Question 13. Consider the following statements about startups in India. Okay, startups. 1. India is the 7th largest startup ecosystem in the world. 2. Startups with valuation greater than $1 billion are known as bulls. Select the correct statements. 13th question. Let's see how many get this. Okay, India government has come up with lots of plans and master strategies to promote startups in India. Okay, entrepreneurial ventures in India. So, of these statements, which is or are correct? Thirteenth question. So far, no answers. Okay, Sisindra Devi is saying it is C. Both are correct. Only one answer. Saubhagya saying A. Okay, correct answer to 13th question is actually Satya saying B. It is D. Okay, one of you told it is C, other told A, and Satya said B. Correct answer is D. Nobody got that. Okay, so India is the 7th largest startup ecosystem in the world. No. Okay, just think about it. Alright, India may be the 7th largest country. India may be the 7th largest in terms of economy, all that. But just think about startups. In almost every nook and corner of this country, we have a startup. Okay, that is the current situation. So it is definitely not the 7th largest. It is the 3rd largest. If you go to Bangalore or a tech city, then all you see will be startups. Okay, so India is the 3rd largest startup ecosystem in the world. Second one, startups with valuation greater than 1 billion are known as bulls. No, such startups are known as unicorns or unicorn startup. Okay, startups which has a valuation greater than $1 billion, not rupees. Okay, $1 billion is known as unicorn startups. What are bulls? Bull is a term associated with share market. Okay, so if the share market is very much optimistic, then it is known as a bullish trend. Similarly, if it is a pessimistic, then it is known as bearish trend. Okay, so those terms are associated with the secondary market or share market. So answer is option D. 14. Consider the following statements about General Insurance Corporation of India, GICRE. Okay, General Insurance Corporation of India. So GICRE was set up in 1972 under the Companies Act of 1956. 2. It was formed for the purpose of superintending, controlling and carrying on the business of general insurance. Select the correct answer. Yeah, correct. Stock. Welcome, RD. So this is a purely very simple question. Okay. Very logical way of answering as well. Although this, GICRE may not be familiar for you, look at the statements and you can understand that this is a very simple question and you should definitely score marks here. Anyone? So 14th question, correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Okay, so General Insurance Corporation of India, GIC, deals with all the general insurance business. So this is a no-brainer. Second statement is basically, explaining what does this GIC do. Okay, so there is a General Insurance Corporation and we have a Life Insurance Corporation, LIC. So LIC deals with life insurance, GIC deals with the other insurances, general insurance, health insurance, all these things. Okay, so statement 2 is correct. 1 is also correct. GRE was set up in 1972, arbitrary year. We do not know that. And most of us will not study the year. That is okay. Under the Companies Act. Yeah. General Insurance Corporation. So, what other body is there anyway? Okay. So, this is also correct. Very factual statement. Statement number 1 is very much factual. But please remember that UPSC do not play with the year. Okay. Usually, UPSC never plays with the year. Year will be fine unless there is very obvious error in that. For example, if it says India got independence in August 15, 2017, then it is wrong. That we know. But otherwise, UPSC do not play much with year. So don't concern about this. I too will not play with year. Just try to look at everything else. GICRE was set up under the Companies Act. Alright, so answer is option C. Question 15. Consider the following statements about Namami Gange mission. Very important scheme, Namami Gange. 1. It is an integrated conservation mission for River Ganga, approved as flagship program by Union Government in 2014 with budget outlay of 20,000 crores. 2. National Ganga Council is chaired by the Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Select the correct statements. Namami Gange mission, one of the flagship missions of India. Okay, very, very important. Let's see how many gets this. 15th question. Those who are answering it, kindly put in the question number also so that I can understand which question you are answering. The class notes and PDFs will be available in my Telegram channel. Please subscribe to this channel. Okay, t.me/MSRW1. Okay, so 15A. Okay, so Satya is saying it is A. Ramu has joined us. He is saying it is A. Srisindal Devi C. Yamuna, welcome. Yamuna is saying it is C. Answer is option A. Okay, Namami Gange program, it is one of the flagship programs of the Union Government. This is one of those programs announced by the first Modi government, okay, 2014-19. At that time, one of their initial, orders or initial acts was to implement the Namami Gange mission. Problem is, it is not chaired by the Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. No. National Ganga Council is chaired by the Prime Minister of India. Okay, now I think you can understand the importance of this project. This is more like a national pride kind of project. So it is directly overlooked or chaired by the Prime Minister of India. So right now Narendra Modi is the chairman of National Ganga Council. Okay, so answer is option A. Question 16. Consider the following statements about Convention on Biodiversity, CBD. Very popular agency, CBD. 1. Cartagena Protocol and Nagoya Protocol are supplementary agreements to CBD. 2. CBD has been ratified by 196 nations including India. Select the correct answer. Okay, question number 16. So to the newcomers, we are actually looking at the current affairs for the month of September. Okay, every day we look into 1 month. So we have completed up to August by Friday, and today we are looking at September, tomorrow October, and then November. That's how we go. Okay. So anybody, 16th question? Okay, I am getting answers as C, A, etc. etc. Answer is C. Very good. Kaveri, very good. It is C only. So Cartagena Protocol and Nagoya Protocol. So what are these protocols? Cartagena Protocols deals with what? Biosafety. Okay, please do study this. These are theory static portions from environment. Make sure you know this. Okay. Cartagena Protocol deals with biosafety. Nagoya Protocol deals with access, benefit and sharing. Okay, ABS. Access, benefit and sharing. Access and benefit sharing. Sorry. Okay. So Nagoya Protocol deals with ABS and are supplementary agreements under CBD, Convention on Biological Diversity. Correct. Second one, CBD has been ratified by 196 nations including India. Also correct. Okay, this is one of the flagship international conventions on environment, just like the Rio Summit. Okay, the Earth Summit, we have CBD, then we have Comprehensive Convention on combating desertification. Okay, these are all very important environmental protocols. Please do study about. Answer is option C. Question 17. Consider the following statements about Living Planet Index, LPI. 1. The LPI includes data for threatened and non-threatened species. 2. The LPI doesn't show the numbers of species lost or extinctions. Select the correct statements. Yeah, Saubhagya correct. Okay, it deals with biosafety. Cartagena Protocol. 17th question regarding Living Planet Index, which was released very recently. Okay, so what does this LPI show anyway? First statement is saying LPI includes data for threatened and non-threatened species. Second is saying that LPI doesn't show data on the species lost or extinctions. Once I get a couple of answers, I will explain it. Okay, please subscribe to this Telegram channel to get the class notes, PDFs, etc. t.me/msrw1. Okay. So yeah, RD is saying it is A. 17 answer A. Anyone else? Damu saying A. So yeah, I got a couple of answers. So both of them are going for A. Answer is actually C. Okay, Living Planet Index. The easiest way you can remember this is it deals with living beings. I mean those things that are still here. Alright, so it deals with threatened and non-threatened species. Yes, because these species are still living on the planet Earth. Second statement, LPI does not show numbers of species lost or extinctions. Correct. Because extinct species are not there. Okay, I mean it's lost, it's gone. Okay, so this deals with those species which are still living on the planet Earth. That is the easiest way you can remember this. Answer is C. Both are correct. Okay, question number 18. Consider the following statements about Human Capital Index, HCI. 1. It was launched in 2018 by United Nations Development Programme as a part of Human Capital Project, HCP. 2. The index measures the human capital that a child born today can expect to attain by her age of 18 years. Select the correct answer. Human Capital Index. 18th question. Launched by UNDP as a part of HCP. 2. The index measures the human capital that a child born today can expect to attain by her 18th birthday. Select the correct statements. Very easy question actually. We have discussed about HCI in one of our previous sessions. I hope at least some of you would remember it. Okay, so what is the answer? There is some delay, I think. Okay, there is some delay between my stream and your end. Okay, so anyway, correct answer is option B, 2 only. So the index measures the human capital that a child born today can expect to attain by her 18th birthday. Basically, that is what HCI denotes. Okay, the human capital a child born today can expect by her 18th birthday. So when he or she becomes an adult, what is the human capital that can be expected? That is what is looked by Human Capital Index. First statement is wrong. Why? Because it is not launched by United Nations Development Program. It is launched by World Bank. Human Capital Index is launched by World Bank. Everything else is correct. Okay, I think I told you this in I think July or June month. Okay, so correct answer here is option B. Question 19. Consider the following statements about Ayushman Bharat. Okay, Ayushman Bharat. 1. It was launched in 2018 as recommended by the National Health Policy 2017 to achieve the vision of Universal Health Coverage, UHC. 2. Health and Wellness Centers and Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana are its two components. Select the correct answer. Yeah, Satya knew the answer to that one. Ramu also, very good. 19th question regarding Ayushman Bharat. Again, one of India's top-notch schemes. Let's see how many get this. Okay, Saubhagya is saying it is C. Kaveri also saying it is C. Okay, I got two answers. Ramu saying C. So, everybody is saying C. Yamuna also. So, correct answer. Very good, guys. It is indeed C. Both are true. Alright, so it was launched in 2018 as recommended by the National Health Policy 2017 to achieve vision of universal health coverage. Ayushman Bharat, an all India level medical scheme, okay, that is implemented using two of its most important components, Health and Wellness Centers or HWCs and Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana or PMJ. Both are correct. Very simple question. Answer option C. Congrats to all of you. Question 20. Consider the following statements about National Medical Commission or NMC. Okay. 1. NMC has been set up under National Medical Commissions Act 2019, which repealed the IMA of 1956. Okay, Indian Medical Council Act 1956. 2. It was recommended by Professor Madhav Gadgil Committee in 2015. Select the correct answer. 20th question. 19th, all of you got it right. Very good, impressive. 20th question, let's see. National Medical Commission. I think I will give you 10 seconds for this. This is a simple question again. Yeah, Saubhagya going with option A. The RD also A. Yes, I got couple of answers. So yeah, I will show the answer. It is indeed option A, one only. Very good. Okay, so National Medical Commission has been set up under the National Medical Commissions Act of 2019, correct? Which repealed the Indian Medical Council Act of 1956. There was lots of issues with IMA. Even some corruption allegations were all there. But anyway, IMA has finally been repealed and it is being replaced by National Medical Commission, which will also have many administrators over its top. Okay, IMA was mostly doctors' body, but now here we will have some administrative officers also governing this body. Okay, please do read the clauses of this act for understanding a bit more. It's a long act, just go through it. Second one, it was recommended by Professor Madhav Gadgil committee. No. Anyone? Any idea? Here's a supplementary question. Somebody has to tell me which committee is it, and somebody has to tell me what does Madhav Gadgil committee deals with. Okay, Madhav Gadgil committee has nothing to do with NMA, it is something else. So what is that, and which committee recommended NMA? Niti Aayog recommended? No, it is not Niti Aayog. What does Madhav Gadgil committee deals with? Professor Madhav Gadgil committee deals with what? Okay, no answers. Correct answer is the correct answer is Professor Ranjit. Any idea? Roy Chowdhury committee. Professor Ranjit Roy Chowdhury committee is the committee that recommended National Medical Commission. Okay, so what is this Madhav Gadgil committee? Madhav Gadgil committee deals with environment, especially Western Ghats. Protection of Western Ghats. Very famous committee. Okay, there are two committees which looked into the Western Ghats. One is Professor Madhav Gadgil committee, and the other one is Kasturi Rangan committee. Okay, these are very important committees, so please study about them. Here the answer is option A. So before moving on to 21st question, let me just remind you, we have started prelims batch on 15th of December. Another one has been started today on 21st December. Okay, it has started today. So if anybody would like to get a subscription, very good time to do that, because we have only had one class so far. Okay, so please do get a subscription. You can avail 10% discount using my code MSRW1. Okay, you can avail 10% discount. So these are other batches for 2022 and 23. We have classes of bilingual, Hindi and English alone as well. Okay. So 21st question. Consider the following statements about Epidemic Diseases Act of 1897. I think you know why this is relevant today. Epidemic Diseases Act of 1897. 1. The act came into effect amidst the outbreak of the swine flu in Bombay in 1890s. 2. It also provides penalties for disobeying any regulation or order made under this act. Select the correct answer. 21st question. Yeah, Srisal will be correct. Madhav Gadgil committee deals with environment, but specifically Western Ghats. Okay. Epidemic Diseases Act of 1987. This is important because our government has recently used this act during the COVID-19 lockdown. 21B. Okay. Srisal Devi is saying it is B. Anyone else? Correct answer, yeah, very good. Okay, it is B only. So it also provides penalties for disobeying any regulation or order made under this act. Yes, Epidemic Diseases Act comes with punitive measures. Okay, it is more like, disobeying a government official. Basically, if you disobey the collector's orders or say an IPS officer's orders, there are some penalties associated with it, right? So same thing happens here also. Okay, if you disobey Epidemic Diseases Act and its orders, what will happen is you will get a punishment that is equivalent to that punishment you will get when you disobey government orders of a IAS, or a district collector or something like that. Okay, so statement 2 is correct. 1 is wrong. The act came into effect amidst the outbreak of swine flu in Bombay in 1890s. No, swine flu came later. What was the disease that was spreading in Bombay in the 1890s? It is the bubonic plague. Okay, bubonic plague was spreading, and that is when British came up with this Epidemic Diseases Act. There is another interesting fact to add here. When this act was passed, Balagangadhar Tilak, okay, he in his publications criticized the British government on not handling the plague in an efficient manner. Okay, and because of his criticisms, British government arrested him and sent him to rigorous imprisonment for a period of 2 years. Okay, using this Epidemic Diseases Act. Understood? So correct answer is option B. 22. Consider the following statements about Institute of National Importance, INI. 1. The status is granted by a notification by President of India. 2. Institute of Teaching and Research in Ayurveda, ITRA, will be the first institution with INI status in the Ayush sector. Select the correct answer. Yeah, Sri Sandhya Devi correct. Ramu Vasanta also correct. It is the plague. Okay, bubonic plague. Very good. I am getting your messages only a bit late. Okay, there is considerable delay between my streaming and getting back your replies. That is why I'm a bit confused here. 22nd question. Institute of National Importance. Who can tell me the correct answer? I think you know what this is, right? Institute of National Importance. Some of the universities in India are given this very important status, okay? And these will get special funding, special relaxation in various criteria, autonomous status, etc. etc. Okay. Kaveri saying C, Ramu Vasanta saying C. Alright, everybody is saying C. Answer B, 2 only. ITRA, Institute of Teaching and Research in Ayurveda, will be the first institution with INI status in the Ayush sector. Yes. From the medical sector, from the Ayush sector, not medical sector, Ayush sector, this is the first institution which will be getting the Institute of National Importance tag. Okay, but first statement is wrong. This status is granted by a notification by the President of India. No, it is granted by an act of Parliament. Okay, it is granted by an act of Parliament. So it has much more importance rather than a mere notification. Alright, be very careful here. We might think, why should an institution be given a status? I mean, why should the Parliament go through all this process to grant this status to an institution? Okay, but that much importance is associated with this tag, Institute of National Importance, INI. Okay, correct answer is option B. 23. Consider the following statements about trans fat. Okay, a question on biology. Trans fat. 1. Trans fat or trans fatty acids are saturated fatty acids that come from either natural or industrial sources. 2. Manufacturers rarely use them as they have a low shelf life and are costlier than other fats. Select the correct answer. Yeah, Satya Pandey correct. Ramu correct. 23rd question, very simple question. I think you might have studied this in your biology classes while you are in school. Okay. Okay. Sri Sandhya Devi saying C, RT saying A. Sri Sandhya Devi taking back the statement. Saubhagya A. Sri Sandhya Devi also A. Alright. So, yeah, I got 3 answers. So, I will explain it now. Answer is D, none of the above. Okay. So, trans fat or trans fatty acids are unsaturated fatty acids. Okay, not saturated. They are unsaturated fatty acids that come from either natural or industrial sources. Can you give me an example of this trans fat? Anyone? A very common product that we use in our daily life. I mean, at least used to use, which is full of this trans fat. Any idea? Second statement is actually correct. I mean, incorrect. Manufacturers rarely use them as they have low shelf life and are costlier than others. No. Manufacturers often use them. Okay, as they have longer shelf life and are cheaper than others. Okay, so can you give me an example of this trans fat? Have you heard about this term, dalda? Okay, dalda is actually trans fat, and many hotels and other food related agencies use dalda in order to increase the shelf life and increase the taste and all. Okay, but this is full of trans fats. Alright, so answer is option D. Question 24. Consider the following statements about Mars Orbiter Mission, MOM. 1. MOM was the first interplanetary mission of ISRO, launched in 2013 by PSLV C-25. 2. Phobos and Deimos, the two moons of Mars, were also imaged from close distances by the Mars color camera. Select the correct answer. Yeah, RD correct. It is dalda. I request all of you to make sure that you are in live. Okay, I believe at least some of you are lagging behind in the video stream. Make sure your seek bar is towards the end. Okay, click that live button so that you will be in live. Saubhagya is saying it is C, 24. Fine. If I get one more answer, I will tell you the correct answer. Alright, correct answer is option C. Okay, C only. So, MOM was the first interplanetary mission of ISRO. Yeah, I mean, just think about it. Okay, has ISRO explored any other planet as such? We have never been to Jupiter or Uranus or Saturn or anything. We haven't been to Venus either. So it has to be Mars. Mars is the planet of attraction for us now. Okay, so the first statement is correct. The launch was in 2013. Even if you did not know that, I already told you. Generally, UPSC do not play with the year. Okay, so you can take it for granted. Then PSLV C-25, tricky, but that is also correct. Second one, Phobos and Deimos are the two moons of Mars. This is actually true. Okay, Mars has two moons. One is Phobos and the other one is Deimos. These two were also imaged during this mission, MOM, Mars Orbiter Mission. Okay, so correct answer is option C. Why are we saying this, or why is this in the news? Because there is another flagship program regarding Mars, that is the Mangalyaan. Okay, the Mangalyaan mission, and that is why this is in the news, MOM. 25. Consider the following statements about Kakatiya dynasty. Okay, Kakatiya dynasty. 1. They were earlier feudatories of Western Chalukyas. 2. Warangal was the capital of Kakatiyas. 3. They came under the control of Delhi Sultans during the period of Iltutmish. Select the correct answer. Fifth question. Okay, Sudha Latha is saying C. I think that is for the 24th question. 25th question is on the board. We have 40 questions. Okay, there are 40 questions. This session will end by 5:30. Okay, so half an hour more. Any idea? Anyone? Correct answer is option B, 1 and 2. Alright, so the Kakatiya, they were earlier feudatories of Western Chalukyas. Yes, if you have studied medieval India, you know this. Okay, this is a static question. Second one, Warangal was the capital of Kakatiyas. Yeah, obviously, this is also very common knowledge. I think even if you did not know the first statement, second statement, anybody who has studied anything in history should know the second statement. Okay, third one, they came under the control of Delhi Sultans during the period of Iltutmish. No, this is wrong. They came under the control of Delhi Sultans during the period of Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. Okay, annexing Kakatiya kingdom is one of the important contributions of Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq to the Delhi Sultanate. Alauddin Khalji tried this, okay, but he couldn't complete this. It was Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq who finally managed to beat Kakatiyas and annex them to the Sultanate. Alright, so answer is option B. 26. Consider the following statements about bark print. 1. It is a traditional hand block print with natural colors practiced in Dhar district in Rajasthan. 2. Usually, geometric and floral compositions with vegetable colors of red and black over a white background are found in this type. Select the correct answer. Saubhagya knew it. Ramu also knew this. Very good. Okay. Gyasuddin Tuklak. Very good. Correct. Question 26. Please see if you can get this correct. Bark print. Okay, Seasonal Devi is saying C. Correct answer is Satya. Got it correct. It is B. Okay, so bark print is in the practice in the district of Thar. Only problem is Thar district is not in Rajasthan. It is in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, bark caves. Okay, you can imagine like that also. It is not in Rajasthan. It is somewhere beneath it. So it is in state of Madhya Pradesh. That is why first statement is wrong. Otherwise it is correct. It is a traditional hand block print with natural colors. Obviously vegetable colors are used. Okay, generally red and black over a white background is found in this style. Geometric patterns, floral compositions. You can just Google it and you can look at some examples and then it will be there in your memory for a long time. Okay, so answer is option B. Question number 27. Consider the following statements about Maheshwari fabrics. Okay, 1. Maheshwari fabrics are cotton and silk fabric woven with zari or brocade in varied designs primarily used to make saris. 2. Maheshwari saris are patternized by royal family of Bhonsles. Select the correct answer. Seema Shetty has joined us. Hello Seema, welcome. Okay, Satya, I knew the answer to the previous question. It is indeed Madhya Pradesh. Okay, very good. So why are we talking about Maheshwari fabrics? Maheshwari fabrics is not a textile shop, okay? It is actually a name of a particular brand of product which recently got GI tag, okay? Geographical indication tag. 27C, okay? Saubhagya saying C. Seema also saying C. But answer is A, 1 only. Okay, Maheshwari fabrics are cotton and silk fabric woven with zari or brocade in varied designs primarily used to make saris. That is correct. Very broad statement, very general statement. Is it cotton and silk? That is all the question that is here. Okay, actually it is correct. Cotton or silk. I mean, nobody is going to make saris with wool, right? So it has to be cotton or silk. So second one, Maheshwari saris were patternized by royal families of Bhonsles. No. Okay, it is actually Maheshwari saris are found in Madhya Pradesh, and here it is patternized by Holkars. Holkars of Indore is one of the prominent Maratha families. Okay, so Indore is in Madhya Pradesh and it is the Holkar family which patronized the Maheshwari saris. Answer is option A. 28. Consider the following statements about Pradhan Mantri Jan Vikas Karyakram. Okay, Pradhan Mantri Jan Vikas Karyakram. 1. To ensure holistic development of minority communities, 80% of the resources under this program would be utilized for projects related to education, health and skill. 2. It is being implemented by Ministry of Social Justice. Select the correct answer. Yes, Ramu, correct. I think Satya got that correct. Previous question. Yeah, very good. Seema saying it is C here. Saubhagya B. Answer is A. Okay, neither C nor B. So what happened? To ensure holistic development of minority communities, 80% of the resources under this program would be utilized for projects related to education, health and skill. So saying that holistic development of minority communities. Okay, this is actually correct. Okay, Jan Vikas Karyakram deals with minority communities and 80% of the resources will be used for human development indicators such as education, health and skill. So first statement correct. In the first statement, it already says minority communities. Okay, if first statement is correct, then the ministry should be Ministry of Minority Affairs, not Social Justice. Alright, Ministry of Minority Affairs. That is why statement 2 is incorrect. Answer is option A. You can also crack some UPSC questions in this method. Okay, so if one statement is correct, then the chances of other statement being incorrect or correct is how much? Evaluate it like that also. Okay, so correct answer is option A. Question 29. Consider the following statements about Association of World Election Bodies, AWEB. 1. AWEB is the largest association of election management bodies worldwide. Okay. 2. Last year, Australia had taken over as chair of AWEB for 2019 to 2021. Select the correct answer. Yes, Ramu, correct. Question number 29 about AWEB. See if you can answer this, please. Today we are going to we are looking into the September 2020 current affairs. Tomorrow the portion will be October 2020 current affairs. Okay, 40 questions, 1.5 hour session. Starts at 4 p.m. till 5:30 p.m. The class notes, PDFs, etc. will be uploaded in my Telegram channel as shown here. Okay, Ramu saying it is C. 29 answer C. Anyone else? Seema also saying it is C. Saubhagya saying it is A. Very good, Saubhagya. It is A. One only. AWEB is the largest association of election management bodies worldwide. This is a very vague statement. Also, there is not much I can play with here. Okay, so first statement is correct. Second one, last year Australia had taken over as a chair of AWEB for 2019-21. No. Which country? It is not Australia. It is in the news because India has taken over as the chair. That is why it is in the news. Okay, this association has been there for a while and it has never been in the news any time recently. And suddenly it appears in the news. Why? Because India became the chairperson of this particular body for a period of 2 years between 2019 and 21. Alright, so answer is option A. 30th question. Consider the following statements about Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India. Okay, EDII. 1. EDII, an autonomous and non-profit institute set up in 1983, is sponsored by Apex financial institutions such as IDBI Bank Limited, IFCI Limited, ICICI Bank Limited, and State Bank of India. 2. EDII is a nodal institution as a part of Government of Gujarat promoted startup policy. Select the correct answer. A very dry question. Okay, in general, I too do not like much questions from economics. Okay, but anyway, it will come in your prelims. So, regarding Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, select the correct answer. I will give you 10 seconds. Okay. It is a confusing question. Correct. Okay. I will explain, I think. Okay, I'm going to explain this. Answer is option C. Both are true. Alright, this is an autonomous and non-profit institute set up in 1983, the year India won the World Cup. Okay, in cricket. Is sponsored by Apex financial institutions such as all these banks. 2 is also correct. It is a nodal institution as a part of Government of Gujarat promoted startup policy. 2 very factual statements, very dry statements. No logic here. Just remember this and if it comes in the exam, make sure you get it. That's all. Alright, question 31. Consider the following statements about Global Economic Freedom Index. 1. It is released by Center for Civil Society in conjunction with Canada's Fraser Institute. 2. India is ranked first among 162 countries. Select the correct answer. Global Economic Freedom Index. Now it is 5:20. Okay, 10 minutes to go in this session. I have 9 more questions. Anyone? 31st question. One second. I will put the. I will explain the answer once I get at least one opinion. Okay. I mean one poll. Okay. 1 second. Let me just try to refresh my feed and see if it is coming more quickly. Alright, 31. Yeah, I got many answers. C, D, B, A, everything is there in the answers. Correct answer is A. Who got it? Satya Pandey, very good. 31st question answer is A. It is released by Center for Civil Society in conjunction with Canada's Fraser Institute. Yes. Okay, make sure you study about all the indices as well as reports. Who publishes them? Very, very important. Make a list out of it, stick it in your wall or something and read it daily and by heart it. Okay, so that first statement is correct. Second statement is wrong. India is ranked first among 162 countries. Global Economic Freedom Index. I mean, really? India ranking number 1 in economic freedom. That is, okay, not going to happen anytime soon. Alright, we are ranked 105th. This is a pretty dumb statement. Okay, I mean, we can easily eliminate this statement. India is not going to rank first among 162 countries in economic freedom index. India ranks at 105. Answer is option A. 32. Consider the following statements about Global Smart City Index. Okay, 1. Index is released by Institute for Management and Development in cooperation with Singapore University of Technology and Design. 2. Mumbai and Delhi are the 2 entrants from India in the top 100. Select the correct answer. 32nd question. Any idea? 31st question. Global Smart City Index. It basically ranks cities, okay, around the world based on various parameters. Okay. So first statement is saying it is released by Institute of Management Design in collaboration with Singapore University for Technology and Design. Second is saying Mumbai and Delhi are the 2 cities which entered into the top 100 from India. So correct answer to 32nd question, Ramu saying C, is option A. Alright, nobody got it. It is option A. This index is actually released by Institute for Management and Development in collaboration with Singapore University of Technology and Design. This is correct. Factual statement also correct. Second is wrong. It is not Mumbai and Delhi that came in the top 100. Okay. In the 85th position and 86th position, we had 2 cities from India. 86th position, it is New Delhi. Okay. So that part is correct. But in the 85th position, it is not Mumbai. It is Hyderabad. Okay, these are the 2 entries from India in the top 100 rankings. 85th and 86th, Hyderabad and Delhi. Okay, so correct answer, option A. 33. Pantanal is world's largest wetland and sprawls over more than 150,000 square kilometers in the nation of Dash. Okay, Pantanal is world's largest wetland and sprawls over more than 150,000 square kilometers. Is located in which of the following countries? Okay, remember the name also. Okay, it can come as that as well. World's largest wetland is named as Pantanalis. Okay, so the question is, in which country is this located? I mean, this is actually spread over multiple countries, okay, but the predominant portion of this is concentrated in one particular country. Which is it? Option A, Chile. Option B, Finland. Option C, Kenya. Option D, none of the above. 33. Saubhagya saying D. RD saying Finland. Srisindal Devi, Satya all saying D. If you are saying D, then you have to tell me which country is it. Okay, all of you are saying it is D. So if it is D, answer is D, none of the above. So which country is it? Pantanal is the world's largest wetland. Is spread over which country? It is Brazil. Okay, some part of it is also there in Uruguay and that area, but predominantly this Pantanal, the world's largest wetland, is in the country of Brazil. 34th question. Rashtriya Poshan Mah is celebrated every year in the month of dash. Okay, Rashtriya Poshan Mah is celebrated every year in which of the following months? Option A, March. Option B, September. Option C, July. Option D, December. Satya Pandey, exactly. Okay, Bolivia, Brazil, Paraguay in South America. Exactly. 34th question, pretty stupid question considering which month we are looking at in current affairs. Okay, yeah, it is indeed September. Okay, Rashtriya Poshan Mah is celebrated every year, is observed every year in the month of September. Okay, I mean, we are looking into the current affairs of September. So this is pretty, rudimentary question. Answer option B. 35. Consider the following statements about Kiran. Okay, Kiran. 1. It is a 24/7 toll-free mental health rehabilitation helpline. 2. It was launched by Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities under Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Select the correct answer. 35th question regarding Kiran. Choose the correct answer. I know I am speeding up a bit. Okay, I am just trying to finish it in time. That's all. We have 5 more questions after this. Small questions. So maybe we will take extra 2-3 minutes. That's all. Okay, 35A. Srisandal Devi is saying it is A. Saubhagya also going with A. Correct answer is C. Both are correct. Okay, it is a 24/7 toll-free mental health rehabilitation helpline. Kiran, that is correct. I think you might have heard about this, especially considering, suicides of a lot of famous personalities over the past year. Okay, I mean, especially when that, Sushant Singh Rajput incident that happened, Kiran was very much in the news. Okay, anybody who has some kind of depression or, mental health issues can actually contact this toll-free health line, and, the corresponding people will help them. Okay, so this is a 24/7 toll-free mental health rehabilitation helpline. Kiran, correct. Second one is also correct. It was launched by Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities under Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Okay, you might have thought that this, I mean, persons with disabilities, usually we think about, physical disabilities. Okay, that is what we think about when we say disabilities. But government has also identified mental disabilities as a separate category. Okay, so it is this department that takes care of Kiran's scheme. Answer option C. 36. Consider the following statements about Special Frontier Force, SFF. 1. SFF was raised in the immediate aftermath of 1971 Indo-Pak War. 2. SFF units are not part of the army, but they function under operational control of army. Select the correct answer. 36. Three more questions to go after this. Special Frontier Force. C. Correct answer B. 2 only. Okay, SFF or Special Frontier Force was raised in the immediate aftermath of 1962 Sino-India War. China-India War. Okay, 1962 China-India War. So what is this SFF? SFF was recruited from Tibetans. Okay, the people who were in SFF were basically people from Tibet. Okay, also later on, along with the Tibetans, the Gurkhas were also added into SFF. Okay, so Special Frontier Force basically looks into the LAC region, line of actual control region. Okay, second statement is correct. It is not a part of the army, but functions under the operational control of army. They are deployed over the LAC, line of actual control. Okay, so answer option B. 37. Indra is a biennial maritime exercise between India and which other nation? Very simple question. Yeah, Ramu got that correct. Very good, Ramu. Satya, good. Okay, so 37th question. Indra is a biennial military exercise between India and which other nation? Option A, France. Option B, United States of America. Option C, Japan. Option D, none of the above. Okay, Seema Shetty saying none of the above. If so, what is the answer? Yeah, correct. Very good, Seema. Very good, correct answer. None of the above. Indra is the biennial maritime exercise between India and Russia. Okay, there are biennial like military maritime exercises between India and France, India and USA also, India and Japan as well. But I will not tell you the names right now because we will cover this in future quizzes. I request you to go make a list of all the military exercises and study on it. Okay, 38th question. Consider the following statements about Himalayan Chandra telescope. 1. It aims to study solar system bodies and star formations in external galaxies. 2. It is installed at Indian Astronomical Observatory, Bangalore. Select the correct answer. CNU Budida, it is not France, okay, it is Russia only. India-France maritime exercise is known as Varuna. Okay, Varuna exercise. So, anyone? 38th question. We have only 40 questions, okay? 40 questions are only there. Please follow my Telegram channel t.me/msrw1 to get class notes, PDFs, section links, etc. etc. Also, one more thing before moving on to the next question. At 5:45, we have Unacademy app quiz. The details are provided in the Telegram channel, so please do look into it. Okay. 38CCCA. Answer is option A. CNU Budia, very good. Correct answer. It aims to study solar system bodies and star formations in external galaxies. Yeah, I mean telescope should have to do something with, outer space things, right? So first statement is probably correct. Even if you do not know it, you can guess it. Second statement, it is installed at the Indian Astronomical Observatory, Bangalore. So if you know where Indian Astronomical Observatory is, then you know it is wrong. It is not in Bangalore. Even if you did not know this, look at this. Himalayan Chandra telescope. Himalayas are in the northern part of India and Bangalore is in South India. So how can it be in Bangalore? Okay, that is a logical way of thinking. So Himalaya has nothing to do with Bangalore. So it is not in Bangalore. It is in Ladakh. Okay, in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Clear? So answer is option A, one only. 39. India's second rocket launch pad is being set up in which of the following states? Okay, India's second rocket launching pad is being set up in which of the following states? Option A, Andhra Pradesh. Option B, Odisha. Option C, Tamil Nadu. Option D, Himachal Pradesh. So where is our first rocket launching station? That is, I won't tell. I will tell after you give me some answers. 39th question. Seema saying it is C, Tamil Nadu. Alright, anyone else? CNU Budia is saying it is Andhra Pradesh. Saubhagya saying C. Seema Shetty gave me full answer. Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu. Are you from Tamil Nadu? I mean, your answer is perfect. Okay, India's first rocket launching station is in Andhra Pradesh at a place called Sriharikota. In Sriharikota, we have 2 launch pads. Okay, now India is trying to implement this second rocket launching pad as well in a different area. Okay, so that is implemented in Tuticorin or Thoothukudi. Okay, Thoothukudi, which is the new name, and the old name is Tuticorin. Spelling it is K or C. Okay, whatever. Anyway, it is in the state of Tamil Nadu. Alright, answer option C. One more thing before moving to the last question. At 8 p.m. today in the Unacademy app channel, I am starting the Art and Culture MCQs. Okay, so please be there 8 p.m. Last question, 40th question. Consider the following statements. Every 11 years or so, sun's magnetic field completely flips. 2. Beginning of a solar cycle is a solar minimum or when the sun has the least sunspots. Select the correct answer. Okay, fine. Okay, Seema, alright. So all my notes will be uploaded in the Telegram channel t.me/msrw1. Also, you can unlock free contents in Unacademy. Okay, there are plenty of free videos in Unacademy for which you do not have to pay anything. But to unlock them, you have to use an educator code. Okay, and you can use my code MSRW1. Alright, if you use this, in the subscriptions, you can get 10% off as well. So Lian Sautak saying B, Saubhagya saying B. Correct answer, option C, both are true. So basically, a sun cycle usually takes some 11 years or so to complete. Okay, so within each sun cycle, the magnetic field completely flips. Okay, just like Earth has a magnetic field from north to south, suns also will flip completely. Okay, once in every 11 years or so. Second is also correct. Beginning of a solar cycle is a solar minimum, which means we have lots of sunspots. Sunspots means what? How does sunspots occur? Sunspots occur when magnetic field of the sun is so powerful that the heat cannot reach the corona. Corona is the outer surface of the sun. So the heat is trapped inside by this magnetic force and it cannot escape to the outer areas. At these areas, there will be darker spots. It will be cooler compared to other parts of the sun. Clear? So the beginning of solar cycle is always a solar minimum or plenty of, has the least number of sunspots. Minimum number of sunspots. Okay, not maximum, minimum. So answer is option C. Both are. Okay, so we have come to the end of this session. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow, the quiz will be based on current affairs of October 2020. Okay, October 2020. So come prepared. 40 questions. Class will start at 4 p.m. till 5:30. 1.5 hour session. Alright. Okay, so please use my code MSRW1 to get 10% discount on Unacademy. Also for, unlocking free Unacademy contents. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe and share to your friends so that more people can participate. Okay, bye bye. See you again today night at 8 p.m. in Unacademy platform. Bye.